here's Leslie, my friend, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about her home aquaponics system.
Okay.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
Okay.
So, the star of the show is Chloe. I don't know if you can see her. Of course, her
Hi,
might
Chloe.
be a he.
Hi, Chloe.
That's my fertilizer source. And in here, we have, if I can find it. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
That's just like a pump like you would have on any of your garden things. Like, I've taken them out of desktop fountains that are on sale. And they're cheaper than buying them just new as a pump, depending on the size of the tank you're playing with. So that's what that is just a pump. And that is pumping the water up
through there.
Through there. And I have that on a timer. Now, can you climb up on the stairs?
Sure.
Okay, so if you can actually look and see what's here. This is a coconut core, and nowadays it's mostly coconut core, but it had started out coconut core and perlite of who knows what percentage. But I find that coconut core is just the easiest to put in when I take plants out, and if I lose it, I've just been refilling it with coconut core. And the thing about perlite is if you don't wash it off really good to begin with, it just puts all the real fine stuff down into the aquarium water.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so the, I don't know, can you see, or do I have it buried? That, here we go, right here. Okay, so that's just part of the piping, the tubing that was coming up from the bottom. And
Does it have holes in it?
Yes, it does. I just took a little drill. Actually, there's one right there. I can feel it. Actually, I'll turn the pump on. I have the pump on a timer. I don't think you probably can't see the hole. But
okay, that's all right.
if I put the pump on, we can probably watch the water squirt. Because now that I've moved it out of the dirt, I need to make sure that it's, let's see, get the right one here.
I wonder what this is.
What is?
Oh, this is your garden plan.
Yeah.
That's what you remember what you're
That's what
planting.
I planted, yes. So I have actually planted some seeds for this year in there. That's where I put my tomatoes to start. And okay, so I plugged the pump in, I think, and we'll see if it starts. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see some water spurting out. Anyway, so the idea is it just kind of...
I can see it, but I don't know if the camera can.
Okay. So it comes up, and then it'll go out these white pipes down here.
Yeah, we'll see if we can... And it goes out where?
These guys here? So they're just drilled into the bottom of this, which was, you know, like an under-the-bed...
Right. Did you silicone that?
No, I didn't actually silicone. I put some rubber gasket kind of thing on it. And the thing that I found that I do have to put on it is I put some mesh on the top.
So it doesn't come down into the into the thing.
Now, what was really fun is I forget what I was growing at the time, but I have had roots come all the way down.
Really?
And so the whole back of the tank was covered with roots from the plants up here.
Nice.
And then she eventually figured she liked to eat them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was kind of fun. Anyway, so what?
But then, how come you don't still? You don't let them?
I don't know. Well, they haven't, since I modified things a little bit. Oh, there. Okay, can you see the water coming out now?
Yeah. So you have one on each side.
Yeah, so I put one on each side, just because I thought it would be handy.
Yeah.
And so we should, there's usually water that'll come out both sides. Yeah, you can see it dripping out down there. So there's water coming out this side too. Cool. Okay. And then I put this there just so I would know that's, I didn't want to fill it higher than that if it was pumping. Depending on the size of the pump and how long you let it pump and how big the holes are.
That's just
you know,
your
how
guideline,
much water is
yeah.
go there and yawn. So the light, I just have the light on.
What kind of a light is that? Just regular old 10-8 or whatever,
Well, it's
T8?
one of those little scrawny little guys. It's is it T2?
Oh, a tiny little one.
Yeah, Corey got me those. I
And
started
they're full
out.
spectrum, it looks like.
Yeah, I started out with just plain old. I think it's
yeah,
the T8s. But those are now the little skinny little guys. Yeah. Anyway, so this is kale. This here is actually an orchid, which did bloom.
An orchid, nice.
This is a little bit of herbs here. This is a garlic, if you like garlic. But that in the back is corn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's gearing up. I hope I didn't start it too soon. My plan is it goes to the greenhouse. We'll see.
Nice.
Yeah. And then my little tomato starts are back there. I was just thinking I need to thin them, so I think I'll take leave a couple in here and then just put some in other pots to kind of pot them up. Now, I expected to have a few more things growing here by now, because theoretically, what I have in here is a couple of midget melons, like in muskmelons, and a couple of watermelons, and then some red curry, squash. Well, don't have them defined well enough, and only one thing has come up, and it's big, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be
like
the
a
squash.
squash.
I think it looks like the squash. But